I'm sorry?
You guys like comedy? Where you guys from? Oh, you guys doing a social thing?
Comedy?
Yes.
Why, you think this is funny?
I don't know. What you guys doing?
We're doing the flat earth.
Oh. Research the flat earth. What's that mean? What is it?
The earth is flat.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's no fucking joke. I teach it now. So we go out and we teach it everywhere we go.
That's wild.
It's true. I can run you through the scientific evidence.
I don't know. I know I've experienced things, but light I can't explain it.
Well, that will put it all together for you, I bet you.
I've experienced things with light and time that I can't explain. You guys are good.
Well, look at that. He's talking to him. Awesome job. Good job. There you go. You can look it up. It's
Yes, I got it.
Oh, did you? Good. I ran off 200 of these little papers last night.
Oh, yeah?
I said, oh my gosh, I have everything together except the papers.
What's your feeling on, obviously, 9/11, right? That kind of started probably, right? Yeah, everyone goes down the same path, the same funnel, pretty much. No? That's what
I studied the Federal Reserve Bank.
right.
I was in patriot groups. And then I had a group at my house. And we looked into the Bible and we looked into other conspiracies like Sandy Hook. And we did 9/11, absolutely. Then one of the guys said, did you know people don't think we landed on the moon? I'm there, what?
You know, what is the Boston bombing?
Oh my gosh.
Like, did you see his legs? Okay.
What person in their right mind thinks that's real?
That's the thing. Here's the thing. I actually believed it for a long time.
Wow.
Like literally, I thought everything on TV was normal.
Right.
I'm a freaking moron, you know. Like, can you believe that? I actually believe that guy's legs were blown off.
A lot of people do. So don't feel bad.
Joke on the internet. I thought it was a joke on the internet.
Look at Dave. He's doing a good job. He's got some people engaged.
Oh my God, actually.
You know what's funny? People that say like, oh, you're so dumb and everything's a joke and everything.
Look at this.
That is so stupid. That is like, oh my God.
It's all engineering. It's all engineering.
We're doing a really good thing here. I'm so excited.
I wanted to ask you when is there going to be like a big meetup in New York or anything? That's to see. We didn't know exactly what to expect today.
I was so surprised he went to Denver. Why is he going to Denver? You know, Rob Davidson? Yeah, the first conference was Carolinas, and I was able to drive down there. I thought, I don't know, Denver seems to be the where the beast is to me. So
Is that where, what's his name? Is supposed to be the father of what the heck's his name? Sargent, right? Mark Sargent?
Yeah, I
So, no, I haven't got lozenges, thanks. So, if nothing happens, I'm going to do it myself.
Yeah, maybe you could, if I give you my number, you can call us when something's going to go down and we can help or be involved.
My email is marilynteed@yahoo. One word, marilynteed@yahoo. Or you can get on the Flat Earth PA page on Facebook, you know, any of those things. This is exciting. People are starting to really engage.
Go there right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, navigated the world on a boat. On a flying that
Be a vessel.
we have literally, this is where we went. We went, where did we go? We went like that.
Hi, you're doing great. Good job. Thank you. Good job.
We navigated on the boat. Yeah, well, no, okay, one time we had two boats.
I've done it.
So it comes back.
You can see it again.
No, it's over the
Look,
horizon.
look. Here's a flat Earth map. She was getting mean.
Yes, she was. I have to pray on that. If somebody hits me, I have to be like, you know.
Did she hit you?
No, close.
Oh.
Close.
I should have talked to her.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Sonny.
You're Sunny?
I'm Lord Sonny.
Oh, hi, I'm Marilyn.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm glad you
Nice to see you in
came.
person.
Yeah, that's me. I got the hat. So you're
How's
gonna
it
hang
going?
out here for a
Yeah,
while?
sure. It's my
Great.
birthday.
Oh, that's right. Happy birthday, honey.
What's the name?
I'm Sonny.
Sonny. Yes. We've been expecting you, dude.
Yeah. It's Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor.
So I have some handouts. If you like these, you can hand out some if you want. Just see people, anybody who looks at the banners or looks interested, just say, here, look it up at home. And then they can hand them one.
How's it going, though?
I was interviewed by some guy doing a documentary.
Taylor?
Yeah.
Taylor, yeah.
Oh, is he
We've
here?
known him for a while. You know?
Oh, okay, cool.
He interviewed me a few times.
So that's great, and I think we're getting good response. Little people are This guy came out from up here in New Jersey.
Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Sonny.
I'm Sonny.
Hey, Sonny. Where are you from?
I'm from Queens.
Okay.
So you should have been here earlier.
Yeah, I was.
How come you're not?
I slept late. I think I slept at 4 a.m. Did some research and then I woke up like.
I get tough on people. Like, why aren't you here? You can research information at home. You can research information at home. This is the Flat Earth Science Evidence.
What's that mean?
What name?
Or what does it mean?
Oh, what does it mean? We actually live on a flat plane, not a spinning ball. And there's a science to prove it, and they are lying to us.
Okay.
I'm a science
Did you
teacher.
vote for Trump too?
I'm a science teacher.
Did you vote for Trump?
I'm not voting anymore. Because it's all lies. Yeah. You can look this up at home, but I can answer any of your questions on the board here. And both sides of the board. They're different. Yeah, go ahead. Would you like to look this up at home? You want one? No?
Water stick to a ball that's spinning 1,000 miles an hour. I have not. I love these interesting things.
You like it? I think it's pretty good
Water
too.
always finds its level.
Nice.
It always finds its level. In fact, that's why
Evidence you can look up at home. Take it, sir. It's free. You can look it up. Evidence on the flat earth you can look up at home. Evidence on the flat earth. Come and talk to me. I'm a science teacher. Get the real science. Find out what real science says about your world. The earth is a flat plane, not a spinning ball. They are lying to us. You can look it up yourself. yourself. The world is flat. It's a flat plane, not a spinning ball. It was not random. Here, I'll show you how that works.
Oh, go on then, yeah.
Yeah, put your nose about this level, okay?
Okay.
Now watch. Did it disappear?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know why?
No.
This is our sun. This is the moisture in the atmosphere. It magnifies. So it makes it look like the sun's going down when we all know it's just going away on the flat plane. See, but our eyes trick us because we don't know what we're looking at. You should lift her up and so she can see it.
Is it going away?
Tricky.
I'll show you in just a second. There you go. Ready? Here we go. Did it go down? Yeah, it did. All right, there you go. I'll show you why it looks like it goes down and where it rally goes. See here. So we have the North Pole in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. That's it. And if you look on the other side, I'll show you why that is. So when the sun goes around, this is our summer. This is Cancer. Then it moves down here to the equator. Then it moves again down here to Capricorn. That's our winter. And people in Australia will tell you they can stand and see the sun actually moving across the sky because it goes faster when it's on the other side of the equator. It goes faster. We always thought it spun the same. You know, the Earth spun the same. But no, it actually moves faster. The sun moves.
How come days are longer in Antarctica then? The days are longest in Antarctica.
If you're in Antarctica, yeah.
You don't know that. We are told a lot of things. Now, if there is a longer day, there's might be light, okay? Because actually there is a dome. There is a dome that goes around and like this, okay? And we know that by sprites, lightning sprites. They come off the dome. If you look up videos on lightning sprites, like the soft drink Sprite,
okay,
you'll see the electricity coming off the dome. There's also other evidence. Admiral Byrd, that's on the other side too. Admiral Byrd went down there and he lost a lot of planes because they were crashing into things that they couldn't see. And he was there on a government exploration. So come over here and we'll show you this. There's different stuff over here. This is a flat Earth map. North Pole in the center again. Antarctica all the way around. United Nations and all these world organizations use a flat Earth map, but they leave off Antarctica. They don't want you to know that. It goes all around the outside. See? So if there is a sphere, it has to have a mathematical formula for how far out and how far it drops. That has to be, right? Has to. So this is the formula we came up with by using the Pythagorean theorem, okay? And we should not see Chicago across 60 miles of Lake Michigan. That should not be. But we can see it, and that's a true photograph. We have a proof of that. So this is what Antarctica looks like. It's very high walls. The land comes up. Operation High Jump was a military operation to go down to Antarctica, and they had to lift up the stuff onto the top of the wall there.
How come when you climb out Mount Everest, you can see the curvature of the Earth?
I'll tell you what you see. And you've been told that it's curvature of a ball, but it's really this. You can see this far. You can see this far over here. You can see this far over there. You have a field of vision, which is a circle. So your brain tells you, oh, that must be curvature. But the only way you can prove curvature is by using the formula and looking for evidence. Okay? You go down the shore, you hold your level up, and there's no curvature.
How come you say the water doesn't stick to a ball, but you're using something with no mass, and water goes to the biggest source of mass, and the biggest source of mass here?
Those are also things that you've been told. What we know about water is this.
And that's what you've been told, though.
No, I can experiment this on my own, and I know it always is flat at the top.
Well, surely I can experiment water not going on a ball and going to the biggest source of mass, which is the Earth.
Okay, is there any possible other explanation for gravity? Do you think there could be possibly another explanation?
What do you mean another explanation?
Okay, I just want you to be open. I wanted to see if your mind was open to that, okay? And I'm going to show you what, now back to the other side, I'm sorry.
Well, let's stick with this for a second.
I believe the flat plane with a dome, and you know we have free electricity flowing around up there. You do know that, right? Did you ever look into Nikola Tesla? He wanted to give us free electricity. And J.P. Morgan said, where do you put the meter? And he said, you don't. It's free for everybody. And he destroyed him. Okay? I believe it's diamagnetism, which is really pushing us down, not pulling us down. There's a force field that looks like a donut. Electromagnetic force field that looks like a donut, right? Hole in the center. It comes up out of the North Pole, and then it excites elements in the atmosphere. And what is that called? At the North Pole, what are those things we see? Aurora Borealis, right? It's like a neon sign. You know, when the electricity hits the neon, it makes it glow. And there's different elements, so they all glow different colors. So then it continues up and around the dome, goes through the sun, which I believe is a filament. I'm only telling you this because I perceive that you have an interest and can understand this. Goes through the sun and it electrifies it. So it glows with a positive, and the moon is a negative. Then the moon has a different light than the sun. You know that? It's not reflected. The moonlight is actually colder than the moon's shade.
The moon emits its own light?
Yes, yes. And we have tests on that.
Well, how come you only get half moons and stuff? Does half of the moon just turn off?
There is a reason for that. It's the position of the sun where the moon is. I think it goes from the sun to the moon.
Surely that wouldn't matter if you just told me the moon emits its own light.
Yes, it does.
So
but it does by the electricity going to it, not the reflection.
You'd always have a full moon if it was emitting its own light.
No, it depends on where you're looking at it from. I can't explain.
You can see the moon
Yes.
that hasn't got light. You can see the outline of it.
Yes.
When you look at it. And
Well,
half of it will be.
Maybe there's something in there. I don't know. I don't know. I know we only see one face of the moon everywhere on the world.
Yeah.
It never rotates.
But then that one face is only emitting half light, or quarter light, or eighth of the light.
It's a sphere. Yeah.
Yeah, but why would it only emit? Why would a sphere only ever emit a percentage of its light in a particular angle? It would glow lighter, darker.
Sometimes there's a crescent. Sometimes it's a straight line.
So why would there's no straight line with the moon? They're always crescents up to the point where it's a half moon.
I'm going to say that that's something that you should research.
I've observed it.
I know, but look. See this? 200. This video is 200 proofs. Don't get hung up on one thing you don't understand. Study it.
But look at 10,000 proofs.
Look
that it is round. Yeah.
Look at the 199 and say, okay, the preponderance of the evidence.
So how do airplanes fly over the? So if you're walking from one side to the other, which has been done, people have done it.
Yeah.
One side to the other.
Yeah.
And then back around again. How do you get back around without going back over the same ground you just walked?
You can walk anywhere you want. We had a woman who was pregnant in the Philippines. She was going to LA.
Yeah.
She went into labor and they landed in Alaska. That's a straight line.
Yeah.
So
okay.
you have to study flight paths. I have a flight path thing here somewhere. Maybe that's on the other side.
Are you saying if we fly from there to there,
all southern flights go up above the equator before they go back down.
So you're telling me there's no ice up here at all?
Have you ever looked at any ancient maps? Not Bible, I'm talking ancient maps. All of them. There's something there.
How come the higher up you get, the colder it gets?
Mount Meru, M-E-R-U. That's what's really at the North Pole, and they tell you it's a danger zone, don't go there, right?
But loads of people go there.
Not to the North Pole.
Yeah, they all go on boats.
No.
Yeah, on holiday. Yeah. You're telling me it doesn't exist? It's not there?
I'm
How come
saying
the higher up you
I'm
get, it
saying
gets
there's
colder?
something there, and they don't put it on the map. There is no South Pole. This is like a rim, and it's like a car speaker. You know how a car speaker works?
Yeah, but how come the higher up you get, the colder it gets? So the more you get to the center, the colder it gets.
Well, same thing on a globe. It's about elevation and elements in the atmosphere. You know, the higher you get, it's colder. That's
How
true.
do you explain that if a plane flies from here, well, let's say, trying to work out what your map's saying, so from here and goes south, goes over hits there, how does it get back up to
Well,
here?
first off, this is all protected by the military. You can't get within the 60th parallel of that. They shoot you down and ask questions later.
Well, I don't think that's true, because there's all sorts of...
Did you know about the Antarctic Treaty?
I don't. But,
Okay. Well, there's 53
excluding
countries which
airplanes
prevent
then,
you from
boats
going
have
there.
done that. Boats have done that, and then people have walked across it to the other side.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have, because
No,
the
they
South
have
Pole...
not.
Yes, they have. An Englishman
These
in
are-
18 whatever and
These are all things that you've been told.
No, well, okay, obviously I wasn't there, because it's quite a long time ago.
So what can you do? What can you say by yourself? What can I test for myself? That's where you start. You start. Where can I test these things myself? Because I'm
Okay.
telling you
Have
that
you
they
tested
yes.
Have
Well,
you been to the South Pole?
we take no.
Okay, so...
Let's not be disrespectful to each other here.
Well, we're not,
doing
but
good.
you're saying that we can't say
I-
anything unless we can go there and prove it.
I
But you haven't.
went to Ocean City, New Jersey,
Yeah,
and then I went to Wildwood. And I saw how high the towers were, water towers.
right.
We're in the Ocean City with the banners, and we look south to Wildwood, and we can see all the way down to the bottom. That's 20 miles away.
Yeah.
That should be under 200 feet of curvature, according to the formula. So how come we can't see it?
Well, I've looked at things, certainly within, when we've got loads of wind farms on the coast, we can't see anything at the point where we can't see the bottom of those wind farms when we're looking out to sea. And I've proved that because
They're in the water, right? They're in the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Well,
no,
of course you
but,
can't see the bottom.
You can when you get up close to it. And I've
Okay.
been to a wind farm.
All right, do you know what perspective is?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
perspective teaches you how your eyes work.
Yeah.
You know the railroad tracks continue, but you can't see it.
I do know that, yeah.
The ocean continues, but you can't see it.
Oh, I know it continues, but it continues around.
Well, we also have
Okay.
cameras called the P900.
Yeah.
And we've seen that the ships going over the curve, you can zoom into them and you can bring them right back into focus. They are not, there's no water in between them. Yes, we
Okay.
can. If you look this up, you
I'll
can
tell you what,
believe what
we'll
you
take
want.
one of your leaflets
You look,
and we'll go
look
and
it up.
Okay, let's go then.
Good job.
Have a great day. I'm glad
Thank
you
you.
stopped.
No, that's very interesting. We
Where are you
look at it.
from?
England.
Okay,
Yes,
you're
yeah.
from. We have the Plane Ranger, the guy, the Plane Ranger. Here. He has a setup. He puts his level out there, and he has people. There's a huge group of flat earthers in England.
Okay.
Huge.
All right, we will take a look.
Thanks for stopping. Thank you for stopping. Hi guys. You know about the flat Earth? You got a card already? Do you have any questions? Okay. Yep. What's up? How come you don't have a flat Earth shirt?
I have a NASA shirt. It wasn't big enough. I felt uncomfortable in it. It's too small.
This is what we're handing out, just so you know. If you want to look at it, you can put it away in your pocket. I don't care. Flat Earth. Here, you can look this up at home. Here we have information. You can look it up. I can answer your questions. Anybody want to look this up at home? You can look it up at home. Yeah. Woohoo! Flat Earth information you can look up at home. The Flat Earth. Did you ever hear of this? Right here. Flat Earth information you can look up at home. Flat Earth. You ever hear of it? So did you get everybody's info that you're going to meet up? You're going to have a Jersey meetup? Northern Jersey? That'd be great.
We're having a meetup right here on the streets.
This is awesome. Flat Earth information you can look up at home. Flat Earth you can look at home. Flat Earth information. Flat Earth you can look it up at home. The Flat Earth. The Flat Earth you can look it up. Flat Earth.
This is a lot different.
Different.
At the boardwalk, we get people walking by and they can see it from a distance what it is. Here they can be right on top and not even notice it's here.
That's true. Flat Earth information. There's something wrong about his sign. Santa says research Flat Earth. I think it should say Santa says we live on a globe, and then research Flat Earth underneath that.
Yeah, it's tough coming up with a good sign.
Well, that's why you got to work together with somebody who can criticize you.
Yeah.
But you can't do that if you have an objection to authority.
Yeah.
Here, you can look it up at home. Thank you. Dolly Parton! You can look this up at home. I put the videos down at the bottom, but I can answer your questions.
Yeah, what is this about? Like, tell me in one sentence what it's about.
I'll give you the 30 seconds. Start here. This is a flat Earth map. North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge.
Yeah.
These are the United Nations logo and all these others. Use a flat Earth map, but they leave Antarctica off. I don't think they want you to know it goes around the outside edge. This is what Antarctica looks like, and we think that holds in the oceans. If there is a sphere, there has to be a formula that says how far out you go and how far down it drops. This is what we figured out by their Pythagorean theorem, based on a 24,901 equator. Okay, so we should not see Chicago across Lake Michigan, 60 miles. We take these banners down to Ocean City, and we look south 20 miles at Wildwood. We should not see the water towers, but we can see them all the way down the bottom. Okay. See, they should be hidden under 50 feet of water.
I will look this up. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton was a dude.
Who?
Dolly Parton.
He's a dude? What does that mean?
Dolly Parton? That's a man.
Oh, stop it. Stop.
No, Marilyn Monroe was a guy, right?
Oh, stop.
It's crazy.
That's too crazy.
I bought this myself. Bought it.
All right, I have some lozenges in here somewhere. There they are. Richard's here.
Yeah, Richard's been here for like 20 minutes now.
Oh, I have. I've been busy. Hey.
How you doing? What's going on? You met my wife, Lori? Lori, you met... Hey, what's up?
Hey, brother.
Hey, Lori, good to see you. Good to see you. You guys came out.
Yeah.
This is
I
awesome.
just thought you were looking at it. I didn't realize.
Oh, no,
that's
we're
cool.
making
You
it
guys are
happen,
here.
absolutely.
Nice. I'm sorry to interrupt.
So,
We're having a love fest.
Yeah, that's cool.
I was down with Dave 2 days ago, down in his neck of the woods.
Yeah. New Jersey, like the Princeton area, but it's New Egypt.
We went to Point Pleasant. On the boardwalk there, that's where he goes.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Did Rich meet up with you guys when he was videotaping?
Rich.
Was he videotaping you guys down there?
At Point Pleasant?
Yeah.
No, he went to Ocean City with us.
Okay.
No, he was at Ocean City.
Okay.
Those kids were here before and they came back. I love when that happens.
Is this easy to read or not? Should I get my other sign that just says Earth is flat?
I think it's very flashy. It's great.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever you want to do.
Nobody's talking to me at all. Nobody.
I saw you with a bunch of guys.
Well, a few people, yeah, but yeah, a couple people. A lot of people were like just flat Earth.
Well, maybe you want to switch around.
Just lonely.
That's all right.
Lonely. All right.
Find a
I'm gonna
friend.
see if I can, you know what? We're lucky that the sun hasn't been out.
Yeah, it would be hot.
Yeah.
It's nice. What are they looking at? Hey, you guys, you can take this home and look it up.
All right. Thank you. Sounds good. Thank you.
cool, thank you.
Yeah, read that thing that's underlined. That's why they're doing it to us. Anybody who's looking this way, I go get them.
Good. Yeah.
Eye contact. And I zoom in on
I need
that.
one more arm.
Attack.
You know what I should do is attach this to this maybe. Or something. I don't know what I'm going to
You
do.
need a hat.
I do. Flat
See,
Earth
this
hat.
is how I do it.
Yeah.
And I had to adjust because if I go like this, it makes it higher, you know?
It's not easy.
No, you have to figure these things out. The people in England use a GoPro.
I'm going to get these people. Watch. You ready? I'm going to do those.
Yeah,
people.
stand over the line. Yeah. All right, see ya.
They all ignored me last time. They freaking ignored me.
I hate to be ignored.
Yeah, me too.
Flat Earth evidence. Flat Earth display. You know what? I have a sign.
Just like take this.
You have one of these, you can look it up at home. Ah! Paper fighting with me. Let me see what I got. Here we go.
What is that? Oh my gosh. That's some old school display, huh?
There. Now you take this and you go stand this way and it'll point people to us. Can you handle that?
Where do you want me to stand?
Anywhere the arrow points over here. You go up there, like, and have the people who are walking this way Flat Earth display today, right?
Sure.
Did you guys ever look into that before? Flat Earth? No? Brad! Go up there. If you want to stand here, you can do this one, I'll take that one. Hey, yeah, nice to see you.
You too. Central Park was nice.
Great, good.
Yeah. All right, take care. Okay?
Take care. You can look this stuff up at home. You can look it up at home. Here, won't hurt you. Well, look it up at home. Flat Earth. Right here, this little A-frame. Information you can look up at home.
We're actually
Flat Earth information you can look up at home. Oh my goodness, I had that right in front. Don't they give you short sleeves for the summer? Ah. Flat Earth information you can look up yourself.
Thank you.
If they look at you definitely more than once, you got somebody to get flat Earth information. Have you ever heard of it? You can look it up yourself. Look everybody, Flat Earth display today. Hey, do you know about Flat Earth?
Yeah, like in Utah there.
Look, there's the red steps. Flat Earth information you can look up yourself. You can look it up yourself. Flat Earth. The Flat Earth. The Earth is flat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is. The Earth is flat. The Earth is flat. You can look it up yourself. Come on, guys. Check it out.
Because it's slow and hard to begin. Without that, the big and ranges, you know, the petrified forest in Arizona and Mexico, those are not petrified.
Flat Earth display right there. Check out the scientific evidence.
I need one photo.
I got more.
How about the petrified frogs? Animal things get petrified. So many questions.
Flat Earth.
Is that guy there in the gray shirt with us?
I don't know. A couple of people showed up.
He's a hardcore flat earther.
Okay, he's with you? Oh, good. You have to vouch for him then, right?
I always do.
I'm glad. Where's he from?
Queens.
Okay, so did he meet the rest of the crew here?
No, I don't think so because he...
Oh, we have to, everybody has to introduce each other so we all get our information and we
you're
can...
you're probably friends on Facebook. I don't know.
Yeah, what's his name?
Daniel Martin.
Daniel Martins?
Yeah, he's friends with Eric Dubay.
Okay, yeah. So I'm Marilyn.
Paul Nasalai is friends with him.
Okay, Paul Nasalai, right. Yeah, hi. I'm Marilyn Spirit Level.
Okay.
I put videos out. Nice to meet you.
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2.5 for me. Yeah, I have to go get more of these to hand out to somebody. Excuse me. Here. Do you want more of these?
Yeah.
Okay. I have more in the Flat Earth display right there. Flat Earth. How you doing? I'm Marilyn.
I'm Daniel. Hi,
Daniel, nice to meet you. Yes, and you are?
Gail.
Gail, hi, I'm Marilyn.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. This is awesome. We're getting a really good crowd.
Where's everyone else?
There's a lot, like they're all over right around here, and we're all talking to people, and we're like exchanging information. What area are you
I don't
from?
really know much about it. A friend told me about it last year, so I haven't been doing research, but
Okay.
I don't know, kind of like, I don't know what to believe right now.
All right, well, this is what I'm handing out. Let me walk you through it.
Okay, sure.
Here, David, you want to hold this? It has the arrow, so like stand there when the people... Oh, stop it. You're just complaining. Come over.
I'm kind of more on the side of believing it more, but just...
You can put it underneath, honey.
Oh, thank you. It's just that I don't really know much about science, so I was talking to a friend that's really into science, and he's like, oh, you have the wrong idea. Gravity...
Well, because they were taught with the establishment science, and that's wrong.
Yeah.
They reject evidence. We don't reject evidence. We collect it and look at it.
Yeah.
Here we have the Flat Earth map, and people will argue about a map too. North Pole's in the center. I think we can all agree on that. And Antarctica goes around the outside edge. Okay? All these logos, and they leave off Antarctica.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you notice that?
I've never noticed that before.
Yeah, see, they put these leaves there. That's only the people who know about it know.
Yeah.
See, they don't tell us little peons. So this is what Antarctica looks like. And Captain Cook logged 60,000 miles, keeping the shoreline in sight. You don't get lost that way, right?
Right.
60,000 miles. We have a 24,901 equator. So it's bigger.
Yeah.
So if there's a sphere, there has to be a mathematical formula for how far it goes out and how far it goes down. All these pictures are on this video called 200 Proofs, which is on your paper. Okay, so this is the formula we came up with using the Pythagorean theorem right there. And I made up that little block so you could understand how it was formulated. So we should not see Chicago across Lake Michigan, which is 60 miles.
I've seen videos on that, yeah.
Yeah, and that's not a mirage or
It's
anything.
not, no.
So water always does this, right? Never does that. So when you have a reflection on a flat surface, Look at this. This is awesome. Right from the ocean to the flat table. Now you gonna tell me that table's curved? I don't think so. Yeah. So, but look, if it's on a curved surface, and I have these little cards I make up with glossy paper, and you can do it with a light bulb inside. So I show people in restaurants how it works, and you only get a little spot if it's curved. That's how it works with reflection. Now remember this picture here, because there's something on the other side I want you to see. That's called star trails. Okay?
The same constellations moving around.
Yeah.
The dome.
They don't move. So look, the 200 proofs, you'll find things you don't understand. You have to study them outside of the video. Perspective is one of those things. Okay? This is what, here you have 4 planes. Here, 1, 2, the sky and the land. You go to a vanishing point. But with the horizon out on the ocean, you only have 2 planes. So it's a vanishing line. Okay? So you have to study this, because you think the sun goes like this, when it really goes like this. Just like a jet plane. And I'll demonstrate that to you right there at that tripod. Okay, around this side. Here, girls and guys, take this to your mom and dad. Take that to your mom and dad.
Oh, mommy and daddy.
So come around here, I'll finish up. So this is what you find on NASA. Same diameter. How come the United States is different? That doesn't happen.